Hello and welcome back to another stream. Today is June 21st. It means that it is 621 celebration for furries because E621 is a furry website. Last time in Minecraft was a short stream. And what happened in that stream was we got some wither skeleton skulls from the nether, and we summoned the wither, tried to hit it with a mace, ended up failing and using a bunch of totems, and it's kind of unfortunate, but sometimes things just don't work out. I need to get some iron so I can trade. Now, I'm not sure if I should go back into it, right back into the nether, get some more skulls, and defeat the wither. So it might be a bit boring for 2 streams in a row to do that, but again, there's not exactly anyone who's watching this, so I wouldn't know. I mean, if it was, feel free to at any point just say something. Well, I already know the answer. I named this seed Forzen an XQC OTP. It's sort of a joke. Oh, there's a cat. Felt like pushing it in the lava, but I don't know. Yeah, I named this seed Forzen XQC OTP just on a whim. Because, I don't know if you've seen any of the other names that I've named the seeds, like Lemon Soda Kingdom, and Not a Desert, Lava Java. They're just sort of like random things that are at the top of my mind. Well, not even at the top of my mind, just random words that come into my head and phrases. And I'd already named a seed that was really successful. It was named Forzen Pirate. I was actually doing the seed during the time Forzen was attempting to take back the record from XQC. And he did manage to take back the record from XQC, but not before I became really, really rich in his chat by doubting. I did lose a lot of points by doubting on the day that he succeeded, but still made a net profit. but I was sort of thinking maybe I should actually have a theme to this world. I should like put statues to Forza and XQC in it. I don't know. Well, now this hole is filled up. I mean, it's not like it really matters. I guess it's a bit nicer aesthetically. I like to do things for the aesthetics a lot. Should probably change up the inside of this mode as well. Maybe make the outside walls out of like something different. I don't know. Well, all the armor's repaired. Oh, probably should put this in my offhand. Oh, that's not good. I'll put these arrows away. That way I can't accidentally snipe the villagers when I'm trying to repair the bow. These go in the backup chest. I know. I got caught up in watching a lot of YouTube shorts today. I wasn't even planning on watching that many YouTube shorts. Then I just ended up binging them for about like 6 hours. Don't even know how that happened. Like, you really just lose track of time in watching YouTube shorts and short form content. You know, because it always keeps you, like, engaged. You know, if something doesn't immediately spark your interest, you just move on to the next thing that does. And so there's always something, you know, insanely interesting that you're watching for the entire time you're there. So it feels like, you know, time doesn't really pass. Alright, now everything's repaired. Not sure what I should do. Oh my, I already have over 2 stacks of blocks of emerald. Well, that does something. How many fire rests do I have? Only one. Perhaps I should make a couple more. Oops. Go this and this. That one, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, I guess I could go back into the nether again. I can try to find... I can try to make another wither. A successful wither this time. And place him underground so I can actually kill him. The cat went in the portal. That's cool. Just getting a bit of netherrack for just temporary blocks. Nice. Oh. Back at the nether fort. I'm not sure how it ranks as far as like nether forts go. I found a decent amount of skeletons. While going back and forth on this thing. The thing is, like, I feel like my skull drop rates are just pretty low. I also feel like I see a lot of burning endermen. fact, I should probably take one of these before I get shot by a blaze. Oh, well, there's already the first skull of the day. That's pretty lucky. Hopefully it's not the last skull of the day. So, I'm not the type to really give up too easily. I do give up, though. I've been known to give up at a thing or two. Just, sometimes it's just not worth it. I go all in on something. As the song says, you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and something else. I forgot the rest of the song. But the song's name is called The Gambler. Although, despite the amount of gambling memes that have come into the general meme I don't know how to describe that word. Like the normie media space. I mean, yeah, despite how prevalent gambling is, and I guess normie media spaces and meme media circles, you don't hear that song played very often. Oh, I guess that's just because everyone is not exactly a sensible gambler, like the song would suggest. And there's something of a more unhinged sort who either wins big or loses it all. Presumably after winning big. Though sometimes you lose it all before you even win big, and that's just the moment when you know you're not cut out for gambling. I got 4 minutes of fire rest. I should probably break out the bow. There's mace on the way. Bow, arrow. Be careful with this because I don't want to hit a zombie piglin. Although it's not too bad. I've hit a couple of them with bows before. I do love how equipping fire res means that blazes just do 0 to you. Zilch. Nothing. I mean, if you get up close and you get into melee range, they're gonna attack you, but the entire point of why blazes are annoying is because they can attack you from a distance and do a lot of damage over time with their fire burning you. Though I think anyone who plays Minecraft knows that, but I just feel it's nice to reiterate sometimes how good it is to bring fire res on you. Especially when you have popular content creators like IBX Toycat, who is building a blaze farm and in his, I think it was like a week ago or something, and he didn't equip a fire res potion. And it's like, come on, man. You're a Minecraft YouTuber and you don't know this. Or maybe he's just playing it up for content. I don't know. Who can really say sometimes? But he doesn't seem like the type who'd just ignore something like that for content and engagement. Brr. A minute 50. With Twitch, I know it's a very, very popular discussion to describe things happening on Twitch while streaming on Twitch, but with Twitch there does seem to be like sort of like swelling periods, and then they like level out. Like, what I mean is that like you get major draws to the website, and then all those people who were drawn in eventually get disillusioned by the thing that they were initially watching, and they just branch out to other channels. And that's happened quite a bit of times, with like the whole the speedrunning communities, and you have like, well, I don't know what goes in between it, but you have XQC, and after XQC you have like Kai, and after Kai now you're having like Queso and whatever else that there is out there. Oh boy, I hit a zombie piglin. I mean, zombie piglins, I think, do take up some of the mob cap, so it is beneficial to hit them every once in a while, so that they don't take up your wither skeleton spawns. The thing that I'm hoping for is that there seems to be so many new content, or so many new viewers onto Twitch. I hope that some of them just, branch out, find different channels, like this channel. if that means that I need to stream like popular games, or if by just, you know, by just happenstance that I get recommended, like I'm on the front page or something. Man, it is taking a while to get these skulls. Knowing fold, knowing to walk away, knowing you have count your cards, sitting at the table. I don't know. I remember I remember there was like a King of the Hill episode where that song was used. I think Hank was like drunk or something, and it was like an episode with Bill, where like, you know, it was like Bill before he became like not as cool, and like Hank was drunk and like he started like being, you know, rowdy to some of the patrons in the pub or a bar. And then those guys wanted to kick his ass, and then Bill stood up and defended Hank. And then in honor of that, I think like Hank got a tattoo of Bill that he didn't know about for like a long time, until he got his head shaved when he went to jail. Anyways, it's just random King of the Hill trivia. I've always thought King of the Hill was, I mean, it's a good show. The thing is that it appeared on, like, Comedy Central, or, I mean, not Comedy Central, but Adult Swim. And so, I don't know. I mean, it was good, but I always wanted to watch, like, Aqua Teen Hunger Force at the time. I mean, I'd seen a lot of King of the Hill when it appeared on, like, other channels. Not sure what other channels it appeared on, but like I know it originally aired on things that were not Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network just like played a lot of the reruns of it in their Adult Swim. For the longest time I didn't even know that Adult Swim was like based on like a real thing. I thought it was just like a cool gimmick that they did. You know, to be like, oh, we're Adult Swim. And like, oh, these guys are Toonami, and these guys are Boomerang. You know, they're just like basing it on like weird things that already exist or something. But yeah, I mean, I found out it was a thing because the Game Grumps, and they were playing this game called like Pools, which is like a horror game about liminal spaces. And like the whole game is like liminal spaces of pools. I think like it's supposed to ramp up the scariness the further you get into the game, but it looked really boring, so I kind of gave up after like the first episode. But I mean, until that point, it was sort of fun, you know, hearing them speak and stuff. Let's check it out, right? Do this. Need to put some of this stuff away. Get out another fire res. Well, I have another fire res on me. Bones, coal, tier, bed, gunpowder. Alright. Oops. I'll put this back on. There we go. I do find it kind of weird how, like, a lot of people said that, like, black people don't know how to swim, and it's sort of, like, due to racism, because, like, the inner city pools were never available to black people, and it's like, black people don't only live in cities. I don't know. I don't want to like perpetuate like stereotypes or anything, but I will say that there are a lot of black people who are not as great as swimmers as white people are. Even white people and black people who have never tried swimming, you know, it does seem to be a level of expertise that is slightly higher in the white swimmers. It's not to say that black people can't be good at swimming, but I don't know. I would just say that they're probably not naturally born great at swimming, but they are pretty good at running and sprinting and stuff like that. And I think we should celebrate our differences and our strengths rather than pretend that they don't exist. Idiot skeleton. Skeleton got rocked. Yeah. Just using them to beat up all my enemies. There are a lot of them. I think they're taking up some of the mob caps. I should probably fly away and come back. I will just say, it has been 15 days since a person has followed me. And, just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not, like, freaking... I don't want to turn into, like, a freaking... desperate person over here, but... Oh, wow, that's a lot of them. It is just, I mean, like, I got consistent follows during my first couple days of streaming. And I'm just getting nothing over here now. Like, well, the bot's still coming. But, like, the silence, it's just pretty unbearable. Just trying to make small talk with myself constantly. And the worst part about making all this small talk is that, like, making small talk for hours means that your mouth gets really, really dry. Like, I don't know if people have, you know, tried it before, but speaking for hours on end is not, it's not great for your voice. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it really depends on, like, the level and tone that you're speaking at. When you're trying to speak in an entertaining fashion, at the very least, I suppose, you know, I guess I could call this an entertaining fashion. Yeah, then it really does start to grate at your larynx and all that. Oh, here's the third skull. I don't know if this was faster or not than the last time I tried this. It feels like it went faster, but maybe that's just because I have more energy. Maybe that's also because I knew to go out and back in to refresh the spawns. Yeah, I have 22 seconds of fire resistance left, so I should get out of here. Cool. I have a brother who's a younger brother, and he comes on to stream a lot. Usually without wearing a shirt, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that he does that are odd. But one of them is, like, just recently he was trying to change his sleeping schedule, so he made, like, these bowls of coffee. He dumped a giant bunch of coffee grounds into bowls, and then poured hot water in them. And and drank them. And it's a very interesting tactic to not put them in cups. But I think the weirder thing is that he stayed awake for 40 hours. He missed the time that he was supposed to sleep at, and then ended up going and trying to stay up for it. Then instead of a day and a half, he ended up staying up for 2 days, and then he fell asleep before correcting his schedule. He even tried eating the coffee grounds, just raw, and it's just very odd. It's very him, I guess, to do things. His personality is that he does things no matter how ridiculously painful or difficult they are, as long as it works. It's almost admirable in a sense, but at the same time it's almost worrisome as well. Alright. There's 16 blocks of coal. Now we're over 2 stacks. It's nice. Gas tiers. Blaze rods. Quite a few of these. Slimes. Netherrack. Putting the sword away. Lime bed out. The thing is I'm not sure if I should put the wither skeleton in the end in one of the bedrock teleporter things to make a wither farm or a wither rose farm. Or if I should just go down to the lowest point and just throw a bunch of eggs. To get a bit more wither roses. I do know that I should probably make a couple buckets of milk over here, as well as some soil. And I have one more Totem of Undying, which I should really get more of. The only ways to really get them are start raids or to raid Woodland Mansions.